stream. Like I say always, just ignore that. Those aren't even my clothes. I don't even know what those are. Anyways, yes, it's OG once again. And tonight, okay, okay, hold on just one second. Okay, hold on a second, hold on. It always fucking does that. So, I go nasai. But tonight we will be doing some Touhou games. Well, not games, probably mainly just Touhou 7. And if I can get to that in time, we'll probably do like Touhou 8 and 9 and whatnot. I mean, I can't get. I would have done Touhou 6 as well, but I can't get it working on my computer right because it ends up like going at like 500 frames a second. Dear God, if you see what 500 frames a second is, oh dear God, it's horrible. Well, anyways, I'll have to explain like one or two new things about my little setup right quick. So without further ado, let's go on and get into that. Yes, there's the usual chat thing and all the Discord chats and whatnot, but there's something new I added. You're like, ooh, what's this? What's this? If you notice on my panels, there is actually a donation thing right at the bottom on my like Discord panels with a link to my PayPal. I put a little donation bar there. Just I mean, I know $200 is like not a reasonable amount for like a PC, but I mean, I didn't want to set my first goal like too high because I kind of would feel like that's kind of greedy and whatnot. But anyways, yeah. Without further ado, let's go on and get into it. Hey, I seen somebody watching, so you know, go and let me know you in the chat there. Yeah, I have a good time streaming. I'm telling you, it's just me and a bunch of friends and whatnot. They're in the chat and they talk with whatnot. But anyways, let's go on and get into Touhou 7. Man, I love the Touhou games. That is loud. Excuse me while I turn my computer down a little bit because oof. Yes, you can notice I don't have like ooh no mouse please no mouse cursor no mouse cursor no mouse cursor. I'm gonna check. Let me check one little thing real quick. Okay. No, we're good. We're gonna go on and get started on this beautiful little game. On this beautiful game, then. We shall begin on this beautiful game known as Touhou 7. There's practice mode, start, whatnot. Nah, fuck that, I don't need no practice. I want to show you something that's special to Touhou games first before we, play on like a normal level. Lunatic mode. Lemur, Marisa, Sakya. Do we go with? Okay, we'll go with Shrine Maiden. Okay, there's the slow down. That must be the magic button. Let me pinpoint the pause button right quick. Left bumper. Oh, this is a game where you have to press. This is one of the ones where you have to press to get the rapid fire. Rather than, here we go. This is lunatic mode. It may look like I'm doing good now because I practiced for like 2 seconds, so I kind of know like the first patterns. So yes. We got this, boys. We got this. We're good, boys. We're good. Wait. Am I actually doing good? No, there's no way I'm doing good in a Touhou game. Oh no, it's Seer, yes. It's Seer, no. It's Seer, oh no. If I can actually do good, it's Seer, oh no. Seer, no, please, no, Seer, no. Yamete. Onegai, told you. It's gonna begin. Oh dear God. I am not prepared for this shit. Look at all this shit you have to deal with. I am so not prepared for all this stuff. I am so not prepared for all this. Yeah, and here in a minute we'll probably have to switch back over to like normal difficulty because that's kind of what I'm most comfortable with playing Touhou on. We got some power. Oh no, it's not the English translation, so here we go. Nani? 今のこれ、なのですかね? Oi, 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 oi. I'm gonna stop. Let's stop. Nani? Nani? Look, see, I told you. I sucked at this game. I sucked major F. Look. No, I do not challenging it. Beep. Start. Normal, of course. So what have I been up to? Watching The Ash freaking Water? Well, that's what I've been up to tonight. I'm telling you. Cutie and best girl. Cutie and best girl. Okay? No questions asked. If somebody in the chat says Ulysses best girl, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna ban you. Because it ain't true. Ulysses is not best girl. Oh shit. Oh shit. Please. Oh shit, hey. Yamero. Oh shit, hey. Oh shit, hey. Anybody in the stream going to ask me some questions in the chat? Because, I mean, unless I know what to talk about, really, I'm just going to be quiet because I'm always kind of nervous during streams. Yes. Look, on normal, I can actually do decent because I can slow step and whatnot. Slow stepper. Stepper? Are you talking about Niskoi's second opening song? Step. I just made a reference. Wow, I just made a reference. Holy shit. Step. Step by step, Moichido. Step by step, Mada. Suzuku, Kono, Mindai, Kaiju, Senke, Yumi no Sete. So I shall you. Up. Stop being a weeb. I am a weeb. What about it? I'm a weeaboo. I don't care. I'm a weeaboo that enjoys my anime, manga, and anime games, and my mangoes. My mangoes, boy. My mangoes. Here we go. How to get through these tight, like, small cracks the bottles make. Well, I don't know what to call them. I guess projectiles, maybe? You know, use the slow stuff. That's my best bet. You know, use your slow. Oh my god, what is this? Nani? Projectile-kun, yamete. Projectile-kun, yamero, no, yada, moyada. Remember, you have magic. You have magic you can use too, so it's not all bad. Or graze or hit points. Grab that power. Grab as much power as you about can. No, in this game it's called bomb. Really now? I thought it was called magic. No, it's called bomb. I never look at the side stuff because I'm so focused on avoid the projectiles. Because I always treat this like a trivia game like 1942 or 1943. Supernatural border. Wow, holy shit, I'm doing great. Supernatural border. Supernatural border. I was recently watching some food videos and seeing something called fish paste. Apparently, it's like some of the grossest shit in existence. Here we go. Oh. Okay, excuse me. Did I just get to a stage in Touhou or Teehee without losing a life? Normal rank. We're on stage 2. I'm finally seeing stage 2 in a Touhou game, so that's something. I'm kidding. I'm kidding about mispronouncing the name. That's oh crap. Oh crap, they're coming out of nowhere now. Enemy kunz, yamete, yamero, yamero. Oh no, no, please. Please stop it. Please stop it. Please stop it. Please stop it. Ooh, please stop. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time being a weeb. Don't stop me. I'm having such a good time being a weeb. Don't stop me now. Yamete, please don't stop me. I'm doing good. Oh no. Oh, I was doing good. I'm actually doing decent. Well, I'll be damned. Why the fuck is my head? Ah! You can blame it on my head itching. That wasn't my fault. Yes, yes, yes. Slow. Slow and steady wins the race. In Touhou's case, slow and steady actually save you from losing a life. I'm gonna tell you something about this game. This game can get intense, especially during like the boss battles. Watch. See, this is just like a mid boss, and I'm already having to use up my special, which is kind of really starting to piss me off. Yep. Keep that supernatural border, because that's the difference between me. Border bonus. Yes. Come on. Oh my god. I can't. Full power mode again. Full power! I was watching the new episode of Build last night. There's a new form in Kamen Rider Build called Rocket Panda. And it may sound crazy. Rocket Panda. Best of much. It's like one of the coolest fucking forms in the entire series right now. Ninja and comic is still best match though. You know, the mic sounds better. I kind of worked on it for like half a second before I started this, so it could sound like half better. I haven't studied up on my kanji, so I'm not good. Like I had Google Translate is like horrible for kanji and whatnot. Because I've been told that it gives out the wrong kanji, so you better not use it to talk to Japanese people, because you could be saying something entirely different to when Google's telling you it's one thing. Be careful with translating software too. Like Rosetta Stone is a crock of bullshit. Rosetta Stone. God, I hadn't heard that in a while. Rosetta Stone. Is that even still a thing? Fuck, all I know is if I ever want to, fully learn Japanese, which I so want to, I'm gonna have to take classes somewhere. Because supernatural border again. Yes, please let me get through. Hey, that actually did something good. Hey, look, boy, I'm doing good. Yes. Only use that when you need to use it. Only use that when you know you're a rock in a hard place. When did somebody use that metaphor? God, I hadn't heard that metaphor in years. Rock in a hard place. Get the summon! You just made a wrestling reference that if nobody was watching wrestling in the 90s, they wouldn't understand. Well, I mean, wrestling was kind of a part of my childhood, but I don't like it now. It's too fake for me. Look, she'll change them up. And at that point, I'll have to use my special again. Oh no! Oh no! Gotta do that Knuckles. Oh no! Oh no, because if not, we're... Do you challenge again? Yes. I do challenge. Yes! Don't start you back at the beginning! Like Touhou Time! Haha! Yes, Touhou Time starts you back at the beginning of the fucking stage when they say, do you want to challenge again? And it's like the most unfair shit ever. Okay, now I got a second. I saw something going on Discord. Oh, something in game server. YouTube link. Yeah, who's hyped for Blaze Boot Cross Stack Battle? I'd be even more hyped for it if they didn't have RWBY characters in it, because to be honest, I hate RWBY. Oops, I'd probably just had like 10 people leave. Whoa, whoa. Cherry. Cherry-kun. Excuse me while I concentrate, because that's what you kind of need in these games. You have to be a weeb with concentration skills. You have to be a concentrating weeb. You gotta be a smart weeb. Yes. Oh, we're fine. We just fought Alice here. Alice. Maybe someday I need to pull out the old PlayStation 4 and we stream Genzo Rondo or something, because I keep saying I want to stream that. Yes, 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 yes. Woo, woo. This is good. This is really good. Oh, we're fighting Alice again? Excuse me? Oh no. Oh goodness. Oh goodness, I'm scared. Supernatural border. During that time, avoid all projectiles. Avoid all projectiles so you can keep the border and save yourself from a nasty fall. To save myself from a nasty fall. I don't know why I remember that line in specific from like Tomb Raider, but I can save myself from a nasty fall. Look at this! I'm just holding down the shoot button. Or should I say the A button on my Xbox controller. Have you guys ever played a game called Salamander? Oh, that game is absolute late 80s. It's as good as the grittiest games. Absolute fucking. Hey, my man, what's up? What's up? We just played some Touhou right now. Hey, good to see somebody in the stream, though. You know, I changed it up a little bit, set up like a donation board and whatnot. You know, just so I can have some stuff. When people compare Touhou to Cuphead. Nah, Cuphead's child's play compared to Touhou. This is normal mode on Touhou. This is normal. This is not even insane, well, lunatic difficulty like I always call it. And see, even though I'm able to play like half the first stage on lunatic mode, you know. Literally impossible, dude. Exactly. It's literally some Touhou on it. Lunatic is impossible. They created Lunatic for the best of the best. Like, you seriously have to be literally a god at concentration skills and learning patterns to be a master at Touhou on Lunatic. Well, you know, fighting games kind of requires that concentration, especially in tournaments and stuff, which, I mean, I've 1cc'd all the Touhou games on Lunatic. Well, I'm still kind of new to the game, so minus fighters. Well, I mean, I have all the Touhou games except 16 right now, which I'm trying to just work. Which I've already beat this in my own time. The thing is, though, I haven't really like sit down and gotten used to patterns and whatnot myself, because I'm more of a casual person than like taking time to play a lot of games. Because I mean, I also, you know, hence the name anime. A lot of my time. Dang, I just ran right into them. Ooh. Okay, whoops. Yeah, whoops. Is all I can say when I purposely run into the projectiles is oopsie. Takes a while to learn, especially movement. Well, I mean, I'm kind of also using a controller I'm kind of not used to because since I'm always using my PlayStation controller when I play something like Genzo Rondo, which, that's a PlayStation game. Oh, I mean, like movement and whatnot, I get like you have the basic kind of like movement like that, and then you have the slow movement and stuff. It's just sometimes when they pull out like the impossible patterns and stuff like that. I mean, it kind of gets to me. Like I said, I mean, I'm just here to not like tips, more the more finer details. Ah, okay. I mean, sure. I mean, if you, I can appreciate any help I can get, like what shots are best, etc. I just play Touhou casually. I haven't really gotten into it to like really play it through. I mean, I really want to play 16. I really want to sit down and play like 13 and 13.5 and 14.5 so I can play the fighting games. There's Touhou 10.5 as well, which I think is a fighting game as well. Which I don't know, was it 10 or 10.5 was a fighting game? Hey, I got another bum. That's good. And I hope you're enjoying the stream, though. I mean, I really 10 point. Yeah, well, it's 10.5. I mean, I have a folder with all the Touhou games, but I can't really take time to look at it right now because I wouldn't really want to. Dang. Here we go. Let's just. Yeah, there we go. Part like this, you just need to scatter shots. Yeah. Borders, very useful for survival. Oh, dang. I lost. I guess what I can do is... Guess I'll go on and set up a thing for another Touhou game then. Okay, 8. Let me see here. Close out 7. It'll just be 1 second unless, of course, I can get this to work along with the... Yeah, there we go. That's good. This will work right along with Touhou. Here we go. There's 8. And let me change the game right quick. So whoever's watching, can you just be patient for just 1 second? I'm sorry. Yeah. Let me change this to 0.8. Okay. There we go. Done. Okay. Hold on. Let me fix this real quick. Imperishable Night. Here we go. I'm back, guys. I'm sorry, I just had to change the game real quick. And if you notice, I have my stuff like Discord chat and whatnot in here too, because it's for like, there's extra mode, which means I think that's an extra stage. Yeah, the moon that drives people mad. I think I remember this stage, and I remember it being, you can have tag teams. Okay, yeah, let me see here. This is just having a good time randomly messing around, so. I know this stage is very impossible. Oh, this extra is fun. I know. Yeah, yeah, see? Okay, slow. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, I'm kind of getting the idea about 8 now. Okay. Those linger. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not very good. But I still have fun playing the games. I'll try it again. One more time. I'll try it one more time. And I'm not if I'm 100% sure this didn't freeze or not. Yeah, I think it froze. Everyone starts somewhere. Yeah, hold on just 1 second. I think it did freeze. Yeah, it did. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, I try my best because for streaming purposes and whatnot, but I can't hide my bad skills at Touhou games now. I mean, I'm kind of what got me started on Touhou was like mainly games like 1942, 1943, Gradius, Salamander, Life Force. Games like that is kind of what got me into this whole genre of top-down shooters. Gunnack. Oh yes, Gunnack. Yes, that's a good one too. Thank you for reminding me about that good game. I gotta set up like MAME or something someday so I can just start going back through and playing some of the games I remember having in the local arcade I had growing up. Broken scoring though, yeah. Oh my god. Can counter stop in stage 3 and 4. Okay, there's this slow thing. Just trying to get my controls and remember them right because like I said, I always do a special like PS4 controller connection thing to my computer, but I'm using my Xbox controller to save time since it's way past 1 in the morning and I wouldn't be bothered to go set up DS4 right now to connect through Bluetooth because that's a process in itself. Controller, like with PC games, controller feels a lot more. Hey, I salute you for playing with keyboard, my friend. That is cool. I tried playing it with keyboard. I don't know really why I could really play it with keyboard that well. I guess everybody just has their preferences on how they play something. I play with controllers with most games, so I'm always used to having a controller in my hands. So I guess that's why. I mean, someday I gotta get myself like an arcade stick or something so I can just have that classic experience with MAME rather than having to use a controller. Because I tell you, I can still remember all the years of being in the arcade. Well, I mean, my arcade had like Street Fighter 2 and whatnot. It didn't have Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, which man, it had the original Street Fighter 2 Turbo, which really hits me at the nostalgia. Some play with sticks, some play with sticks, some play with pads, some play with kicks. It's all preference. The skill ceiling doesn't change. I mean, yeah. I said there are times I watch some of these Japanese players just do absolutely amazing, and I'm just like, huh? It to me, since I'm still kind of what you would consider a novice, just seeing anybody play on lunatic mode for more than one stage absolutely blows my mind. Players like that, yeah, what exactly? Because I've seen some of his stuff, Two Japanese players on Twitch. Yeah, I've watched quite a few Japanese players on Twitch who play Touhou. I mean, I've also on Twitch mainly. I'm watching stuff like tournaments and whatnot for like Street Fighter 5, and I remember the days Marvel 3 was still kind of like relevant. Marvel 3 isn't even relevant anymore. Marvel 3 lost relevancy the day Marvel Infinite came out. Even though I'll be honest, Marvel Infinite kind of, to me, lacks something that Marvel 3 had. Marvel 3 just had the fun broken combo system. Now Marvel Infinite, after you throw out 20 low punches in one combo, it automatically combo caps you into the combo, which is absolutely weird. I'm only 19, and I can remember like back in like 2000, 2001 being like a couple years old playing games in an arcade. I had one up in a mall up like a town or two over that I went to. I don't know why, even though I was only like a couple years old, I can still really remember it. Yeah, I mean, if you ever get the chance to go to an arcade and play some games like that, I always say, if you ever get the chance, play games on an actual arcade cabinet just once. because I tell you, it's a fun experience. I can still remember popping the quarters in and whatnot. It's a great experience. Yeah, arcades mainly died down when the dawn of things like online gaming and whatnot started. When you didn't have to leave your house to play against people, or when you didn't even need to leave your computer or console to play online. I mean, Japan arcades are still so relevant due to stuff like Taito Type X and Nessica X Live. Arcades in Japan are still booming because you can play online multiplayer in Japanese arcades against people from said arcade machine. Somebody could be in one arcade, you could be in the other, and you can play against them. Because due to a system called Nessica X Live, I want to play shmups on a cabinet, but the chances of it are so low nowadays. Yeah, I mainly play shmups on something like MAME, but I mean, there's also some shmups I can't play, like the newer writing games and whatnot that are on like. Well, I mean, I really want to play the newer writing games, but most of them are kind of like on PS3 and Xbox 360, and I only right now have a PS4 and Xbox One. Yeah, on the top left, and those things below it, that's my Discord server. If you ever want to join, just, I'm sorry that I have the link and all up there and whatnot. I kind of went a little all out with it when I know it takes up space. Problems of a streamer that, even though he's been having the Twitch for like a year on and off, over a year on and off, still kind of gets in the way of things on screen. I mean, I know some of the Twitch streamers have things they can put over like the black on the screen, like overlays and custom art and whatnot, but I don't have all that stuff due to not having that big of a follower base. I try my best with what I have, and all I have right now is like a lower spec laptop, so my options for streaming is already capped down on games, but yeah, I always accept somebody into the Discord server. Thank you for joining. I mean, you should be able to probably tell who I am. I mean, I don't have the same name on every site, but I'll hop into the server later on and let you know that I'm there after I finish the stream and get this uploaded to YouTube, of course, because as I think everybody probably knows by now, as soon as my stream's finished, they go straight to YouTube. Yeah, you can probably tell, because I'm one of the two main admins on there. Somebody else manages and I hope you kind of don't mind the anime talk, which kind of happens quite often due to, me being a major fan of anime and manga. But we also do talk about a lot of things like games in the game server, so if you want to join in with like the games part of it, that's mainly what it is. I play Touhou, I'm perfectly fine. Well, yeah, I mean, anime don't bother me. Okay, that's good. Just don't mind the NSFW kind of stuff and whatnot that happens in that one server if you don't really like that kind of stuff. It's something that hooks on with everybody in the server, so. And if you don't mind NSFW stuff, you could always just mute that part of the server, No, that's fine with me. Okay, that's good. I just wanted to be sure everything's fine with you, because I know how some people are about things. People ask me why I don't use Skype anymore, but and I always tell them, hey, Discord's a lot better than most things like Skype and all. Discord does everything. It has the chat, it has the voice chat, it has the... Well, it doesn't have video chat, but I mean, who really needs video chat, to be honest? I mean, there is also... Wait, Fight Cage mainly for fighting games, but I was about to say Fight Cage for like shmups too, but I don't think there's any shmups that run on it if it's not CPS2. I legit have not seen IN normal so long. It was my first CC way back. Yeah, I mean, ooh, what the? Hey, I see notifications on my phone. Twinkle Star sprites. Yeah, I'm just looking at my Discord notifications on my phone right now. So I mean, I just have to keep up what everybody's saying. Which I mean, my Discord server can kind of go between being active and then just nobody talking for like a day or two. So I don't really get why nobody really talks on the server. I can kind of understand why though, because mostly everybody in my server talks about they have like day jobs and whatnot. I mean, well, I do kind of have a job myself, but it's only on the weekends, and it really doesn't pay that much. So you kind of see why I have the kind of little donation bar down there. It don't pay too much, but it gets some stuff done helping my family out. So I mean, yeah. If I get quiet, I'm sorry. I'm kind of concentrating, but I know people hate when people like suddenly just start getting quiet on Twitch. So I always have to come up with something to talk about. People ask me why I don't really like mainstream animes that much. It's just like I watch a lot of mainstream too, but I mean, and I watch a lot of like the seasonal stuff as they air. Yeah, I've tried that monetizing my YouTube videos, but since they never, for some reason, are up to YouTube's guidelines, they always just are immediately demonetized. Which mainly, I think, just showing what anime stuff and whatnot I have and having like a review of an anime here and there, for some reason, gets demonetized. I'm just like, huh? I'm like, oh. Well, like back to my topic I was talking about. People ask me why I don't really watch uh, mainstream animes as much. So I'm like, I do, but I mean, I'm more of a guy who's keeping up with like the seasonal animes and whatnot. Death bombs? Not really. I've never really. I'm not really aware about that. There's spell. There's probably some kind of button I'm not pressing or something. I bet. If I could turn my camera and whatnot around and show it off, I have a big old shelf of manga and anime figures right here beside me. Oh, well, well, I didn't know that one. Thanks for the advice. As I was saying, I got a big old shelf of manga and games and whatnot right here beside me, and I guess, and like it's like minus 30 frames or so, 30 frames. Why did I see that in squiggle as minus for a second? Guess because I'm concentrating. I have some Fumo plushes on my desk. I mean, there's a lot of people telling me to go like get some called Nesso berries and whatnot, like Love Life Sunshine, but I'm like, I mean, I know Japanese plushes are expensive no matter what, even in Japan, but ooh, there we go with me making another mistake because I just, yeah, slow and steady. That's always how I do it, slow and steady. Take my time with it. It's better to take your time and miss getting like a shot or two in rather than just going at it as fast as you can and possibly losing all your lives. There we go. Hey, I got it! I bought a Remelia plush for like 20 bucks. Yeah, I know. Well, I've seen some Touhou merchandise on Amazon I'd like to get, but I mean, well, it's not that it's like expensive. It's just, it's just that I don't have like the best of money, you know. I could get Amazon Prime as well, but I mean, I kind of don't really. Amazon Prime for me that isn't in the window is about 6 to 12 frames. Yeah, I mean this one's in the window. I bet like it's kind of like more of the modern ones where you can size the window and full screen and whatnot. And for that, I'm gonna probably have to end up setting up something a little different for it. So, yeah. I mean, I remember a while back having the Touhou game set up on I use open broadcasting software, and that can that automatically kind of is, well, it's not taxing on my laptop because, I mean, even though my laptop's quite old, it can still run pretty good games like Devil May Cry, the newer Devil May Cry and whatnot, perfectly. Which even surprised me that it can run some of the more modern games on Steam pretty well. Which I really need to start buying some more games on Steam so I can have something to stream at least, like the Necopar games, Cup. Well, I mean, I think everybody's buying Cuphead right now, so I've told myself someday I might do a Cuphead stream, but I'm trying to decide if I should get it for my Xbox or on PC. Because I'm not even 100% sure which is probably the better version anyways. But me being, you know, anime or whatnot, PS4 is probably the better console for me anyways. But I do want to play Cuphead because of this nice style to it. I don't know why, I kind of prefer this. I like the style of Cuphead. Some people like, oh, I don't like that 1930s aesthetic. I'm like, I remember watching some of those 1930s cartoons as a child, actually. Yeah, I had I got to experience a lot of things growing up. Strange how some of your music is absent. Yeah, it kind of is strange that it does that. I'm gonna go in and check with the game itself later on and see what I can do about that because that even makes me. On the topic of Cuphead, there's some filter on it that makes me do. Is it the two strip filter? Because I've seen that has been making. I've heard a few people say that kind of makes them feel a little woozy. Mostly, people talk about there's a lot of people who's right now who've been telling me they're having a hard time getting pacifist rank on all the stages. And I'm like, people's like, oh, Touhou is easier than Cuphead. I'm like, what? I'm like, look at this, and then look at Cuphead. I mean, Cuphead did take me a few tries to get through. I mean, don't get me wrong, I did struggle on a few bosses now. Well, I mean, I was playing it on a friend's Xbox, so I got to experience some of the game. And I think I experienced probably about, the first two worlds of bosses. So the Inkwell Isle 1 and Inkwell Isle 2. And while it did take me like a few tries on some of the stuff, I mainly kind of got through all those bosses in probably about like a little over a few hours. Because I had to kind of get myself right and get good with like dashing and parrying and whatnot. Because I was like, I don't know why when I see. Well, it's not really fair to compare the two genres. So how? Yeah, Cuphead's kind of like a Contra slash Mega Man style game. But people's already been making great crossover art for Touhou and Cuphead. Like, I may have linked one of the crossover arts photos in like my games part of the Discord server. If you see that, I think it's like Marisa and yeah, yeah, about 45 minutes now. Oof. Okay. Yeah, I see how I'm gonna have to do this one. The Remy Flynn, and yeah, I've been seeing some of them up here pop up on Danbaru from time to time. Danbaru being like an anime picture sharing site and whatnot for like Japanese artists. Pixiv being the better one, but Danbaru being the easiest one to get into and get to artists and whatnot. When people don't understand your anime terms. The non-directional laser spell. Yes, let's avoid that big old laser cannon. That reminds me of a certain thing that I know the terms of. Then there's rule. Then there's people who want to talk about Rule 34. Yeah, no, no, please. I mean, NSFW stuff is alright with me from time to time. But I'm just like, I'm somebody who doesn't really get too into it now. Rule 34, huh? Anything. And then there's the one thing that I'm sorry to say this, but I cannot really stand at all, which is yaoi. Well, I don't think any men can stand yaoi, to be honest. Alright, let's see. Discord servers. I mean, I'm like 6 yaoi. Oh god, no. No, let's not talk about free or love stage or anything like that. No. Oof. Ooh, no. I get enough of that seeing fangirls on Instagram. Was not a fan. Yeah, me neither. I remember one person in my class being so obsessed with yaoi, bringing yaoi dojins to school and whatnot. It is just freezing in. Yeah, it did just freeze. That's weird. Not responding. That is weird. And I don't know what's wrong with mine. Not responding. I guess it's getting ready to tell me it's gonna close out here in a minute. Reinstall the game. Yeah, I'm gonna do that here soon. I'm gonna work on that soon once I end the stream. Had an Ahegao sweater. Pretty damn good. Yeah, pretty damn good, my friend. There's some good Ahegao. I can tell you that for sure. No, wait, what am I talking about? I'm not playing anything on emulators tonight. Okay, Touhou 9. Is this one of the ones that you gotta select the window size for? No, we're good. We'll play some Touhou 9 right quick. I'll tell you though, Ahegao is pretty damn good. Nine? Done. There we go. Let this just fix it. There we go. And I'm back once again. Let's story mode, match mode. Controller's not working with it. Alright, keyboard it is. The game I really don't care too much about, sadly. Well, I mean, we're just gonna play for just like here a second or two. I gotta Touhou 9. Yeah, wait a minute, I think I beat this one already. I think I've beat Touhou 9 already. Because mainly, this is just like a gotta beat the person on the other side of the screen, mainly. Yeah, gotta beat them at something. Which is kind of like a different style of gameplay from what I'm used to in Touhou, which... PODD, Touhou 3. You know, I've gotten the Touhou 1 through 5 to run before, but I mean, I haven't really delved too much into them because I gotta figure out 100% about like the PC88 emulators and whatnot, which I'm not 100% used to. But I do want to sit down and play Touhou 1 through 5 someday. If I remember quickly, Touhou 1 is way different. Help you set that up tonight. Alright, I mean, I'll appreciate any help I can get, my friend. Any help I can get is greatly appreciated. As I would love to sit down and stream those games, stream the original games and whatnot. Because I've gotten Touhou 1 up and running before. Because I had I downloaded like I got like a big old set that had every game and whatnot. But I think some of the ones in it might have a little problem. Yeah, Touhou 1 to me was kind of fun actually. Even though I haven't played the whole game yet, I can see it's actually pretty good. If I have some more time after this... Wait, did you get it from a torrent? No, I actually didn't get them from a torrent. I had to get them one by one. No, I did. I don't do torrents. Actually, I really don't do torrents. Oh no, I didn't get it from torrent. I got it from like some kind of like forum where you had to download them where you had to get them one by one. I guess that person must have got them from like a torrent or something. Because someday I would love to actually buy the game, get the games on disc. But Amazon, because Amazon has some of them up on there for like $30. I know Amazon has some total like merchandise too, like Figmas and Nindoroid, or what some of my friends and whatnot are obsessed with, which is Nindoroids. I mean, I kind of like Nindoroids when it's like cute anime girls, kind of like Hifumi and Kanto and whatnot. But I mean, when it's like Touhou characters, I kind of want to put them in like dynamic like poses where they're shooting and whatnot. So I kind of prefer Figmas. Says the one who's built like 20 Gundam model kits and has a few Figmas, but he can't get any of them into good poses. Yeah, I'm kind of one of those ones who builds Gundam model kits as well, which is a very time-consuming hobby. I can say that for sure. It's very time-consuming. You better have a couple hours set if you want to build like a leg on a master grade, because there's building it, there's getting it off the sprue, and then there's making sure there's no like loose ends or like sharp edges from said sprue, then attaching the pieces, and then putting on the decals, and then after. Or if you're like somebody who wants to perfect them, if you want to perfect a Gundam model kit, or any model kit that is, paint it, which takes, for me, I have like, I'm going to get a set of like Gundam markers where it's kind of like paint, but you marker it on. They make markers and stuff for them, because I've been into like a hobby shop before. Get a ship from Don Pachi. I've seen some model kits I want to get myself, but sometimes model kits can be more than actually just buying the thing itself. But I mean, it's the experience of building it and having a good time. Which, I mean, I'll tell you, building something like real grade Gundam kits, you need a little experience with long nights. If you're going to stay up all night and build one now. Prepare not to sleep if you want to build a real grade Gundam kit. Because there's SD grade, high grade, master grade, real grade. And then there's the ones that comes with the inner frame already built, which is more of a recent thing, and they're absolute, for articulation, they're absolute crap right now, because Bandai outsources where they build the inner frame to some company in China, which does an absolutely bad job at it. I just know this from watching reviews, because I don't have half this stuff I'm listing out right now because of money. Like always, money. Money's what makes the world go around. I have hardly none of it. Okay, let's stop panicking and actually start concentrating. I mean, there's some stuff I'd like to sit down and play, like that one Parodius game and all I have, but the thing is, I can never get MAME configured into my streaming software to really get it right. That's the thing I have a big problem with, is getting MAME configured. Since MAME is like a full screen application and not a windowed application, it makes it a lot harder on me. Horizontal shooters, I can't get into them. You can make MAME window. Oh, well, yeah, you probably can, honestly, but thing is, I don't look into the settings too much of stuff besides mapping controls and whatnot. Horizontal shooters is kind of something I started out with because of like Gradius and Life Force and Salamander and whatnot. Which I mean, I have an import copy of Salamander for the Famicom actually. But I have that put away in like some box somewhere because I wanted it as a collector's piece. Just like I have a Japanese copy of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for the PlayStation 1 because it's probably, even though it's one of the most underrated JoJo games, it has to be one of my favorite Capcom fighting games ever made. Just how well Capcom implemented the stand system into it. Yeah, somebody tell me about it. I should go watch the new rare piece of gaming I have is like. Well, I mean, some of the import games I have are very common, like the Idolmaster games and whatnot, but a Spyro 1 demo disc. Hey, that's... Wait a minute, that had not for resale on it. I know somewhere I still have like PlayStation Magazine demo disc. Like the... Oh God, I'm trying to remember what kind of like slogan and all they use for like the underground demo kit or something. I can remember that now. Like, I'm telling you, my early days of gaming. Yeah, I was a gaming child. Yes. God, I remember that. Jam Pack. Yeah. I gotta go on YouTube and start searching some of this stuff up so I can get some of these memories back I have because. Man, sitting here and streaming, reminiscing is nice. Even though Touhou 9 isn't one of the best Touhou games, you know, I mean, it's gotta be played so I can say I've played all of them on a stream, at least some. Because someday I'm gonna sit down and do Touhou 16, do the newest game, do a full run of it, full playthrough, in one stream. Except, since my streaming software and whatnot limits me to it doesn't limit me to 2 hours, but the thing is, Twitch kind of limits me to 2 hours before I'm not able to like auto upload to YouTube, so it kind of doesn't work like very well for me. So I kind of have to rush to beat games, as you can see with my Sonic 3 playthrough on here being like 2 parts, which I've heard Touhou 16 is fun though, very good experience. Then there's Tan Cyrano that everybody was losing their minds about. There's Tan Cyrano. That's all people I know cared about. It's like, Cyrano was tan? No, that's not right. I'm just like, it's a game. Characters are going to change over time. Terracin knows a fucking god said, yes, somebody else agrees. I know somebody who actually cosplayed as Cyrano, but there's somebody I know on Instagram that's kind of into Touhou herself. Shame her shot was fucking god awful. Yeah, like I said, I hadn't played 16 yet, so I'm gonna sit down and play 16 probably here about next week or something, so I can like experience the game a little bit myself first, and then come on with the full playthrough of it on here. I'm gonna try my best to stream at least every couple of nights. Because I'm not gonna be like one of those streamers, kind of like, well, I'm trying to think of the other streamers I watch besides like Max and whatnot, and Yo Video Games and stuff that stream like every night, which I can't do that now. Yes, we can continue. I'm just gonna try to get through this stage 6 here, and then I guess after this I'll call it. So I can start getting it uploaded to YouTube and check what's going on Discord and stuff. Whenever I try streaming, I'm just mad. I've been trying to stream some stuff for like a year now. But every time I try it, it always fails somehow. I always end up failing at something. Every time. Something always happens. Like, I get distracted by somebody else, and then I never come back and turn the stream off, or like 10 seconds in, everything wants to start running slow as Christmas, and my CPU wants to say, my disk wants to say, you're using 100% disk, please do this, please do that. Windows 10, please stop. I'm like, the Windows Defender notifications trying to, Windows Defender keeps trying to run. I'm just like, no, I have AVG, stop. Yes, I use AVG, because it's actually reliable for being free. It's very reliable for me. Some people may say, like, AVG and stuff starts considering a lot of their stuff viruses. It's never done that for me, and I have stuff, like, arcade files and all on here that I've gotten from, like, well, not gonna lie, I've gotten some stuff from, like, Italian sites and whatnot, like arcade files, but it's never considered anything a virus. Spell attack, there we go. Oh, so you can eat up your charge with using your... Well, that's good to know. Extremely old fan game. Yeah, I found a Touhou fan game that actually plays like Castlevania recently. I'm telling you, I had some fun with that. Because, I mean, Castlevania says the one who, well, I don't know why, but collecting purposes, I have a copy of Castlevania 3, Japanese copy of Castlevania 3. Found a Japanese blog from 2002 that bought EOSD when it came out. He also bought some hentai doujin with it. Maybe this would not be a good idea to show on stream, but I own some hentai doujins. I think we all do. I think we all own a couple things in our collection we don't want to talk about. Yes, it's right here in the drawer. They're right here in the drawer with my figure boxes, so... Alright, episode 7, stage 7. And my cat's right here on my foot. No judging for me. Yeah, they were a good price on eBay, so I just couldn't pass them up. Well, I consider $10 free shipping good price on a doujin, so I mean... Besides, it ain't a doujin I didn't see. It's a doujin I didn't see, like, on hentai or something, or damn pics of Rule 34 or Danbaro. I think I scourge all over the internet for hentai when I feel like finding some for the Discord server, of course. For scientific purposes, you know. EX. I don't think I have EX. I might have to set up like a Touhou specific thing for the server later on. I might do that. I've had like 1 or 2 people request that, so I'm thinking about doing that. EX hentai, it's like in but better. Oh, if it's something like on Android or something, I have an iPhone, so plus I gotta return my iPhone soon anyways because it's on like some kind of crazy lease plan. So I'm probably gonna switch over to an Android phone soon anyways. Because iPhone X being $50 a month plus my phone plus on top of that phone bill, oof, no. Then the iPhone 8 being like $30 a month. No, but you need to do some convoluted shit to access it, but it's worth it. Convoluted shit. Hey, it sounds like it's probably pretty worth it. As long as it ain't no crazy like deep web stuff, I'm fine. Because I will not go into deep web. Yes, I've watched people go into deep web before, and I'm like, no. There we go. Nah, no, not deep web. Okay, good. I mean, I sometimes question some things that take a lot to access. Yeah. I'd like to move my leg. Oops, I pressed no by accident. Whatever. This ain't one of the best Touhou games anyway. There we go. Well, with that, I kind of have to say though, after one more game, because I'm kind of getting into it myself. Let's see, 10. Let's see, I got 10, 10.5, 11, 12, 12.3, 12.8, 13. Here we go. But that goes into straight full screen, so I can't configure that to be windowed. So let's see, Touhou 10. 12.8 is so good. Let's play 12.8 then. Yeah, 12.8. I just seen that. 12.8. Yeah, I'll play 12.8. Okay, hold on. This is gonna take having to configure for something else, so just give me just 1 second. I'm gonna have to make a new window configuration and all for it. Window capture. Hold on just 1 second. No? Okay, give me just 1 second. Better yet, hold on, let me see here. What can I do with this? I'm sorry, like I said, I am not very well prepared for this. And kinda never will be. There we go. That works. Now it's like full screen though, so I kinda can't see if it's gonna work well. Okay, I think my controller just went dead. So I'm playing with keyboard. We'll play the first state. Normal, easy, okay, lunatic. We'll go normal. Which route? Let's see. Route A, B, C, or... Okay, can't go lock stage, so... Route A. I still see the chat, though, just fine, so... Playing with keyboard right now, so it's kind of like a... Well, it's not really like a new feeling to me, but it's different. Because my Xbox controller just went dead, even though I charged it just like 2 hours ago. That's the thing. Xbox One Energizer battery kits, the battery overheats on it. And Amazon even said mine wasn't one of the affected ones in the recall. It was one of the affected ones because that thing can scorch my hands sometimes. Here we go. Freeze, yes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, my Xbox controller dies in like a couple hours due to its kind of shoddy Energizer battery kit. My PS4 controllers, though, they work just fine. Because they have an internal battery. That's what PS4 has, is internal controller batteries. I tell you, PS4 is the better... People get mad because I say PS4 is the better console, but yet I have both. Because I was the guy who wanted Dead Rising 4. Motivation is calculated from a freeze. Oh god, and now I'm kind of starting to remember that myself. Freeze, I just use freeze when it's convenient, like that. Here we go. Gotta remember to use freeze. Here we go. Just use freeze when you can. That's my thing. There'd be somebody who would be very excited I'm streaming Touhou games right now, but they are asleep because, well, I'm kind of the guy who doesn't have college or anything right now, so I'm able to just kick back until my weekend job. My college is on stream. I mean, strike. Oh. Oh, wow. Ooh. Yeah, I'm over here where you really don't have things like that happening. My college is just trying to get people to want to be interested in a Taiwanese class. That's what the local college I Noah's trying to do right now. I keep telling them, maybe you should offer a Japanese class, but they're like, no. They have a Chinese class, which I might take just to like do kanji stuff. Since there is a Chinese place near me that has people who, honestly, not gonna lie, can't really speak that good of English. Which, not being mean, but they really can't speak that good of English. Now, I may have talked about this in last stream, but let's talk about the Rick and Morty McDonald's Szechuan sauce situation with the guy jumping up on the counter and all. That just made me lose faith in humanity slowly. I'm like, I went to McDonald's and tried to get some myself. I didn't get any. Not that. Oh god, not that. I went and tried to get some because I kept hearing about it. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I didn't have anything to do with that moment, so I was like, I'm going to try. There was like 50 or 60 people lined up at the McDonald's, and I was just like, well, I just sat in my car and just watched. I was like, you know what? No sauce is worth going through this hell. I thought maybe there were like 5 or 10 people there, and I was like, maybe I'll get it. But nope. I seen the video on Twitter with the guy claiming he's Pickle Rick and jumping up on the counter and running out of the McDonald's. That was the moment I just, went to the drive-thru, got myself a Big Mac and a large fry, and left. At that moment, I just left. Like, I ain't dealing with this shit today. I just left. I honestly have a I don't give a fuck attitude anymore. So, I was like, there is no way I'm going through this hell for a sauce for a chicken nugget. When I could just probably honestly make the sauce myself. People don't realize it's not even that hard to make Szechuan sauce. Especially, like, people saying how it tastes. I mean, I don't even eat a whole Big Mac. I just split it in half with somebody. Well, it's not that... Whoa, what happened? It restarted. Huh, I guess it's because I was pressing. Okay. Let me see. Return to title. Yes. Yes. Guess we'll play Touhou. Yeah, we won't touch the visual novels folder just yet because there is some questionable games in that. Let's see, we have Touhou 14. I'll play that, I guess. And we'll put it in 480. Which, I can size this out very well. There goes my keyboard. EDC. Yeah. There goes my controller. Again, it's working now. It was just acting weird with 12.8. I have some Touhou games that won't work with a controller, honestly. And those, I just play with a keyboard. I mean, I should try to get that fan game I have up and running. Maybe, if I can. PC98 doesn't work with controller. Yeah, PC98 games I know don't work with a controller. People's telling me to get into like something because they said there's like some bootleg Touhou game on something called an MSX, and I'm just like, if it's not as simple as like Dreamcast emulation, I kind of can't. Well, yes, but I do have like 1 or 2 dreams. There's like a bootleg Touhou game on the MSX that people's told me about. I've searched it up myself and I couldn't find it. MSX emulation is pretty easy. Well, I mean, I've set up things like VirtualBox before. And I have Windows 3.1, Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows 2000 on computer. I might have to get into MSX emulation sometime because I know there's some like early 80s Konami stuff and whatnot that I actually want to try to play on the MSX. But people's told me, oh, it demeanors the experience. There's really no reason to do MSX emulation. Kyokyujin and Pleasure Hearts. Yeah. I mean, something I've been getting to recently is getting back into like the Ghosts and Goblins and Ghouls and Ghosts games. I don't know why, but just recently I've been getting back into the old Capcom games. The old 80s Capcom stuff. People are like, oh, the 90s is when Capcom was good. I'm like, no. Capcom has some good stuff before then. Then Capcom has a game called Giga Wing, which... Oh my god. Then there's Ikaruga on the Dreamcast and GameCube. Which I know is not a Capcom game, but I had to shop that top-down shmup because that game is pretty good in my opinion. Oh, Giga Wing, yeah, I used to play Giga Wing on a CPS2 emulator on my PSP. I remember playing that game. Got to the last boss. Yeah, I remember playing Giga Wing on a PSP. Which I've played a lot of stuff through emulation, but I've also played a few things on the arcade machine, which I can't remember what I've played on an arcade machine and what I played on an emulator. That's the thing. I guess because I had a very Capcom-filled childhood. Yes, my childhood was very Capcom-based, to be honest. Because Street Fighter was a big thing. Well, not a big thing, like, I don't know if Street Fighter was a big thing in, like, the early 2000s, which I don't remember it being that. But I keep hearing people who was back in the 90s talking about how big Street Fighter 2 was. And I'm like, I can understand because I've played the original Street Fighter 2 recently. Well, I mean, I've played it years and years, but more recently just, like, my childhood was mostly, like, 3D platformers and 80s games. 3D platformers, you know, I've played stuff like Mario 64. Dear God, why am I about to mention this? But I know somebody who said they played Bubsy 3D. Oh, dear God. If you don't know what Bubsy is, oh, please, don't make me have to show that. Because Bubsy is getting a new game. Yes, there's a new Bubsy game coming. If you know what Bubsy is, you'll know why I'm just like, oh no. You'll know why I'm oh no, because there's a new Shaq Fu game coming too. This is real. It's 2017. The PS4 when, yes. Galgun is coming to the Nintendo Switch. Yes, I'm surprised that they're allowing a game like Galgun to come to the Switch. Nintendo is finally accepting. There's also like a Senran Kagura game coming to the Switch that's gonna involve like... I'm still waiting for Action 52 reboot. That might happen. That might happen. You never know. It's 2017. Nothing surprises me anymore. Give me the ooze prize. $117,000. Yeah. I have Action 52 on a ROM. I think everybody just plays it on a ROM because nobody's gonna pay that much for the game. The creator of this company, the guy who did the company for Action 52, if you ever watch, like, there's an episode of, like, The Game Chasers, where he shows he has, like, 50 and 60 copies of Action 52, just in, like, a drawer, and then he has, like, Cheat 'em In 2 and whatnot, just, like, copies and copies and more copies of it, and I'm just like, does he realize that if he would open up an eBay store and sell them, he can make millions? The creator put it on my nest way back. Remember the days when people were like, 50 games, $200, oh wow! That was back in the days when people was like quantity over quality, because one NES game would cost you, what, $40, $50 back then? Hey, I'd like to see them try to buy a PlayStation 4 game then. I'd like to see them try to buy a gold edition of a game then, because... And by way back, I mean 2008, lol. I was playing, like... I remember playing Action 52 on an emulator, like 2012, 2013, because... I didn't really start getting into emulators and stuff until, like... Yeah, I was one of those people one time who really didn't mess around with computers and technology and whatnot. But now, here's the things I'm mainly into: anime, manga, games, old computers, old technology. Which people question why I'm into old technology. I'm like, don't you want to know about more about like the technology that came before that smartphone there? That smartphone there. If there wasn't this and that before, then there might not been no smartphones. Oh god, I can remember the days of flip phones. Back, well, not back when they were in their prime, but I can remember like 2005, back when my family had parents had flip phones. Ooh, yeah. When you still, oh, I have one of those fuckers. Yes. Whoops. Yeah, flip phones were something else. Flip phones, flip phones. And I guess last we'll play Touhou 15 because why not? One more game to end it off for tonight. Well, end it off for a couple nights actually because I gotta finish watching Gaku's and no asterisk eventually. Point device mode. With controller it doesn't make any difference because it all still feels the same. Here's Touhou 15. Probably the easiest lunatic 1cc I've had. Lol. I'm probably gonna get into trying to beat lunatic mode. Not 1ccing lunatic, but you know. I'm sorry that you kind of can hear my controller presses and whatnot. It's something I've tried hours and hours to get fixed with my microphone. 20 extra lives, lol. Yeah, I've heard 15 is easy. I've heard things about 15 being very easy. And very forgiving, too. 15 is very forgiving, I guess. Still kind of new to 15 because I hadn't played it too much because I've been focusing on getting through all of them before I go into the next game. I gotta play like the spin-off games and whatnot. Guess I kind of think I'll end the stream here, so you know. If anybody needs me, I'll be on Discord. Stream's over. I don't have like any good way to close it out or anything, so stream's over. This is OG saying thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It'll be on YouTube if you missed anything in the stream. It's OG signing out.